Sensational.
Gee, you're doing a good job hosting.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah,
I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, I'll be ringing Top Better. We need to get your wages put right up there.
Thanks, mate. Emails from Hats. A couple of other pieces of classical wisdom that Glenn will appreciate even more than Cervantes. These from Pliny the Elder. Pliny. He died in 79 AD.
Yeah, 79 AD, is that when 79...
Jesus has been dead for 40 years at that stage.
Why hasn't he been dead for 79 years?
Because it starts with his birth, not his death.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, great work there by Mark for the religious lobby out there.
So we need to get Glenn reading some more... Oh, sorry.
Yeah, go on.
Oh, just some more Penguin classics. Glenn, there are a few quotes here from Pliny the Elder.
Yeah, and there's two of them, which I love both of them. I've got a... Thanks for sending these in, Hats. You're an absolute champion. Amid the sufferings of life on Earth, suicide is God's best gift to man.
Does that sound like you, mate?
Oh, that's right up there.
This guy's a rock star, in your opinion.
Yeah.
Rock star.
And then he does the second one here. Nature has given man no better thing than the shortness of life. And I've got to say, I agree with that too.
How long have you got?
I got a year and 2 or 3 months.
Nice.
Yeah, 15 months though.
Very good.
If I can win the Top Better tournament, I can do
We
it.
should have one of those countdown signs on the top of the screen.
If I'm still around, then we'll have a testimonial for you or something.
Well, I'll be hanging from the tree. I'm doing it live on
Why
show.
don't you buy, you know what you should do?
Imagine hanging yourself on show.
Buy a lottery ticket the day before you're going to neck yourself, because you will definitely win.
I'll definitely win.
You'll definitely win.
I'm telling you. I finished second out of 750 on the week. You don't get any money for it. And then Top Better sent me an email. Congratulations, you're a winner. So I was scrolling down going, oh, there must be prize money for today. Like, fair dinkum, Top Better. What was that email all about? I got so excited.
You know what it's called? Torture.
There it is. There fucking...
Speaking of torture, the Nigerian girls, there was a second girl freed, Glenn.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, she came out with about 4 children, which was great for her. She's now 17. She had 2 sets of twins. I know we love
Chibok school.
Well, apparently that's where they were taken from. The Chibok school was where they were taken from by Boko Haram. I did this reading on the train this morning.
Okay. No one cares.
Yeah.
The only ones that care are the Punters Show. The world does not care about 280 females.
No.
It's unbelievable, honestly. Some foreign governments and they're
Doesn't
dirty,
care about
filthy.
MH270 either anymore.
No one cares about that. And it cares about the Egyptian one. Anyway, like,
Well, move on.
and what about the Egyptian air thing? What about me? I'm so weird in life. Like, I think there's an aeroplane crash, because I often think, well, I'll be in one, that when they find me, I'll just be like asleep in the fetal position, and, you know, like I've been found dead.
Might be a little photo of you on air crash investigation or
of
something.
arms and legs and heads, and yeah, apparently you get completely obliterated, which makes sense.
Yeah.
It does make sense. But little glimpse of thought, oh, they'll find me in a bunny rug, sucking on a dummy. Oh, here I am dead, guys, but here I am, just come and bury me now.
Yeah.
A sea of arms and legs. Oh, it's fucking awful, isn't it? Things that happen to people.
Yeah. It's terrible. Our next contribution is from Dallas. Dallas spending a bit of time on domain.com.au at the moment, and he's just sent this to me in an email titled "Ultimate Walling?" I'll just paraphrase his story. It's quite long. 10 years ago in a Chinese village, there was 20 families. Now everyone died of old age. There's one person left there. He's been living there for nearly the whole 10 years himself. One person in the whole village in China. His quotes are, "In the beginning, I wasn't able to sleep at night while listening to the howling of wild dogs, but after I started to tend to a few sheep, they've become my companions." He earns $143 a month, and he says, "Surviving here is not a problem for me. I will leave when the time comes, but we don't know what he's waiting for." Glenn, what do you think of this?
That's outstanding walling.
Yeah.
And he's in a, we can see here, he's in like a rectangular shaped house with a wall, the whole wall away.
Yeah,
so there
put the photo up there.
Yeah, there we go. So these are some of the photos. I don't know if you can sort of see. This is his,
But he has got a
his joint
government
here. Yeah. But Mr. Sheng Jia in China there, he's inspirational man. And he's
Right.
Inspirational.
If we kick in the next year or so on the Punter Show, let's get a flight, do the show from the middle of Mr. Xing Wei's sheep factory thing. How grouse would that be?
That'd be outstanding.
Well, we might
Punter
actually
show
get
from
some.
China.
We might get some money if you keep pumping out this Glenn Gould gold, which absolutely went off.
Yeah, people
Like
really
a
like
bag of
that.
cats on
I
the
never
side.
know what I say after, and then I watch it and go, oh, I shouldn't have maybe said that, but there it was, yeah. I'm glad people watch it.
So a few responses from Joe Bupkiss on Twitter. Anthony Robbins has nothing on this guy.
Wow.
Forget punting, life coach. That's the new Glenn
Oh,
stuff.
Anthony Robbins is the life coach, but
Yeah.
All right,
Found him on
okay.
Google
Oh, I
this
just tell you
morning
how
as well.
I only tell you what you people out there are thinking. That's the only difference between me and you. You're the same as me. I just tell you
Johnny Walter, I should have stabbed her in the ear. You don't hear enough of that these days.
I should have stabbed the fucking in the ear. I should have killed that fucking old bitch.
Held Up Badly says it's modern day poetry, the new De Niro.
Well, I don't know about
Wow.
De Niro, but that's very kind of you, Held Up Badly.
Nick Meredith, perhaps more realistic. There's your Logie winner.
I'll never find TV because I'll be dead in 14 months.
And of course, your mate Tim Clark, the Top Cat, glanced at his best.
Tim Clark, I've got to talk to Timmy. You are a dead set champ, Timmy. As you know, I'm in second spot, Tim, in this big top better tournament. And I turned 10,000 in a few bets in Melbourne into 25. I had the 25 on Zarita, which I really, really liked. And in my Brisbane form, there was a race there where everything in the market was out of the same race, and one horse kind of in the market was out of a different race. So I was looking for DF. He was on a horse called Serenade. He sat in third spot the whole way, trucking, just bolting the whole way. Sure, Palazzo Publico got the inside, but because I was up to 65,000, I had 10,000 to win. Now this horse traded at 880 hard on the fair, like not even 8 to 1. 10,000 better bucks to win and 30,000 a place. Timmy, you got it in the second spot. Best tote was $3.80. Yeah, so 120,000 better bucks win on my account. So if I do win the 100,000, because of Timmy Clark's ride on Serenade, which was pitch perfect, and first time T. Clark has ever done me a favour. Not that he's done me a favour yet, but if I happen to win the 100k, a good part of my bank was from T. Clark, who is a big believer in DRG. Get right behind DRG, Death Ride Glen, because I'm right up there in this tournament. And you know, if you're out, at least you can like hope I crash and burn, because I know that brings a lot of joy to you all as well, which I understand too. Like, I fucking hate me as well, so.
Very good.
Yeah, but thanks for all those nice quotes. We'll be doing another tournament show this week, and there'll be another Glenn Gould, I suppose. I'll have to think of something, young man.
We will.
Right, we'll work on that.
That was the first one where I was even laughing as filming.
Oh, were you laughing too? I didn't know.
Oh, there was. I remember the time you did it in the Randwick Tunnel, and the camera got a bit shaky, and I thought maybe you were enjoying yourself that day as well. But
that was good.
All right, Glenn Gould, he's going good, Glenn Gould.
He's back, Glenn.
Sensational. All right, a bit of punting related stuff from Jeff via email. Hi guys, I watch the show every week. Mark's Pearl about a month ago re a horse off a loss, opening a short price. Did this apply to Rockalicious on Saturday?
Yes.
I've had success with Brent Zarafa's Pearl of a trainer going easy on a horse for 21 days, plus in a lower prize money race, then screws the horse down to fitness-wise 14 days later in a higher prize money race, is a brilliant one in my opinion.
Yeah, good job,
Yep.
BZ.
Miss BZ, I haven't even spoken. It's amazing, eh? So even if he dropped dead, we'd never talk to him anything.
Very active on Twitter for racing.com.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, because I don't.
Big news hound.
Yeah, but that's still.
I should get on
that's
Twitter. What would I tweet? Fuck, nothing.
I have a pearl for the show regarding slow pace races. Be wary of horses finishing close up, just getting beat, racing out of their class on the pace in slowly run races. They pay the penalty of the handicapper. The marketplace overrates the run, but the run is not a true reflection of the horse's ability. They get found out the following start in a faster paced race. Keep up the good work.
Well, they were all really good, Jeff, and I agree with that last one too. That's a beauty, that one.
That's
outstanding.
That's on the money there.
Very good. All right, from Mug Punter. What did Mark think of Gay's 2-year-olds Orleans and Waller's 3-year-old Marvellous Stat on Saturday at Beaumont? Both look Macy progressive.
Thank you, Aaron.
It's my word.
I tell you what, that was sensational.
The trouble with Beaumont on Saturday is that it is a very low grade. You know, they run some really, really bad races there. I think the provincials have been hollowed out so much lately. All these programs we've been getting to, the Tuesday and the Thursday, there's no guts to them.
No, I know what you mean. They've got a very big tail.
Yeah, like
they're a small field.
What happens is that you get half a provincial field, and then the other half of the field is made up of starters, bonuses, horses that are not competitive in the country.
Right.
Because they're waiting for the competitive country horses are waiting for their country race.
Yeah.
So it's only the no-hopers in the country that come to then fill in the bottom half of the provincial races.
Yeah.
So it's all a bit, it's all very hollow. So I'm not bagging those horses. I'm just saying that you'll see a lot of Beaumont Saturday form that just won't go anywhere.
Orleans, did you look at its trials?
Yeah.
What did you make of it? It was absolutely, it was bashed. It was one of those weird.
Gay, classic gay.
Yeah, classic
gay.
gay.
You know, if she can get, she gave that on Tuesday at Wyong. There was a horse that she first started there. She had 2 in the race. Remember the Portelli horse was 5 before 1.
Yeah.
Bishen.
Yeah.
And Gay's shorter price runner had 10 trials.
She's missed it.
So look,
There is.
Gay can be a bit hard to read trial-wise, can't she? I think that's the bottom line there.
Alright, moving on. This is from Ian Goodall, our EPL soccer tipster. If you do like that, check out the site. He gives plenty of free sets away as well. I know most of us find aspects of Sky Racing's coverage intolerable at times, but I think their Twitter account needs to be given a thumbs up. It's a great service to the horse racing industry to have replays of feature meetings on a public and promotional forum like Twitter. I can say that I scour their Twitter with a fine-tooth comb for all videos we can use for the website because it's an absolute free kick. Come to the Punter Show site, if I've got a story up about a race and there's a Sky Racing video, I guarantee it'll be there because it's just phenomenal stuff.
Well, that's great. You'll give them a good reference. That's great.
Yeah, that's one thing they're doing real well. Shame though that, as we mentioned, that Rose Hill last race on Saturday, you couldn't see that on television. What happened there?
Well, it was an accident. So I mean, something happened to the satellite, and it certainly was, beyond our control, sort of.
You're sure old mate who works for whoever didn't think, oh, race 8's over, the day's finished, and pull the plug in. It could have happened in this game.
Anyway, I'm sure that wasn't. I'm sure it wasn't Sky Channel's fault. Moving on.
I don't think it was a funnel whip.
Alright, also without stating the obvious, I thought Prince of Penzance's run at Morphettville was pretty impressive. I think he may be a Caulfield Cup horse, more so than a Melbourne Cup horse this year. Cheers lads, keep up the good work.
Good on you, Ian Goodall.
Yep.
Is that what you say, Goodall?
I don't know.
Goodall.
Goodall.
I said Goodall.
He's also contributed something on Twitter this morning. Sydney Weight for Age sprinting form is holding up well. Chautauqua, Blackheart, Butt and Malaguero. What do we think?
What is happening? Well, they've all come out in one.
Yeah,
they're all come out shitting.
You would expect that to happen. But I mean, there are 3 stables that are going well.
Yep. And then from Dicko's mailbag, if Mark and the Glenster import a decent stayer, so you and me get together with all our money we've got, do they send it to Waller or Weir? Who do we send it to?
Oh, well,
straight to Weir, and he'll just send it to Morphettville, and you'll just piss in every Saturday at Morphettville.
I will say that although Chris has got the Melbourne stable,
yes,
if you get it to Weir, he's got better options because he's very easy pickings in Adelaide, right the way through the year, even carnival time.
Well,
and Melbourne, there's 3 staying races on Saturday every week in Melbourne.
Well, I couldn't help myself. I'd still send it straight to Waller because then I'd be an owner, important to Chris, and I'd turn him into a fucking man and say, listen, come on, son, tell those blokes over there to get fucked. You're the king, Chris.
Sensational.
He's the king.
The king.
Got to always hail the king. It's the end of part 2.